control. Oh, I'm ready to roll. And I've been daydreaming about this night for a long time. I wanna dance with you under the light. I toasted a wild. I toasted a good life. I toasted the lovers. I toast to you and I toasted a wild. To you and I. To you and I. I'm on the edge. Feels like I've been walking on ice. Wanna let everything go and feel alright. When I hear the drums and the heartbeats, sweat drip down our bodies. Oh, I know we're living. When it's done, we're gonna have a good time. 1,000 hands up to the sky. We gon' get toasted tonight. I've been feeling it all day. I wanna let it go. I wanna lose control. Oh, I'm ready to roll. And I've been daydreaming about this night for a long time. I wanna dance with you under the light. I toasted a wild one. I toasted a good life. I toasted the lovers. I toast to you and I toasted a wild one. To you and I. To you and I feel the party coming on, and I know you'll come along when you hear it in your ear. Yeah, I know you're feeling the way we're moving.
Good morning, millennials. Welcome back to the Morning Toast. It is a rainy and messy Tuesday in New York.
Rain, hail, sleet, snow. You know, there's a storm coming this way.
But thank God there are two, rays of sunshine sitting in front of you, just brightening up this foggy, gloomy, ominous Tuesday morning.
It's true. We're bringing the heat today, you guys.
We are bringing the heat.
You would never know that we're in the middle of a winter storm, considering I'm bearing my legs.
By the way, incredibly brave. I can't believe you're not even wearing so much as a pantyhose.
Not even a pantyhose, because I need to stock up on nude pantyhose. By the way, the most underrated feminine item in the world is a nude pantyhose.
There is a new brand that I've been seeing a lot of toasters post about, and I've been getting a lot of targeted ads for it, that is claiming to be like an unrippable, it's called like sheer text.
I've seen it.
I would be interested for you to try it and let me know.
I would love to try it. I wouldn't be surprised if Skims starts making a nude pantyhose, because it's incredible and like you feel like an ice skater.
Yeah.
No, but I came up with this idea for this outfit in my head last night, like while I was falling asleep, like that I wanted to wear this sweatshirt with a skirt, and so then I had to see it through. You know.
I knew that I wanted to wear this Cross to Bear sweatshirt because it is my favorite item from the merch collection, but I didn't know that it had like oil French fry stains like all over it. Do you see them here?
No, I
My
don't.
hair is covering it, and then also I keep noticing new stains on the wrist. Like maybe it's time I wash it. Unclear.
It's like a treasure map of all your memories.
No, by the way,
all the snacks you've had.
All the snacks that I've had and all the places that I've been, because I bring this on tour with me. It's the most comfortable thing to fly in. And I eat like an animal in an airport. So there has like some potatoes from like the Chicago airport. Like I'm all over the place, but I don't really care because they hold a lot of value and a lot of memories for me.
Totally. I love all of our merch. It's like our children, and don't ask me to pick some of my favorites. But I will say that sweatshirt that you're wearing is undoubtedly the most comfortable of anything that we've made.
Top 5 of my favorite designs, number 1 of my favorite quality.
Of comfort. And
this is the Cross to Bear. If you're watching as a podcast, it says, "That's just my Cross to Bear." And then by the stain on the breast, it says the Morning Toast.
Ask any toaster. It is world renowned for its comfiness.
I'm wearing XL.
And it is available at shopmorningtoast.com right now.
It is. We restocked it, that's why.
As is this crop sweatshirt that I'm wearing. I'm wearing a size
Funnily
small.
enough, that's my favorite item.
Oh, I
pants.
love it with the pants. I'm wearing a size small right now, but if I could do it all over again, I might actually get an extra small, because I want it even more cropped. So don't worry if you think it's too cropped for you, because it's not.
Can't relate.
No, I've never ordered an extra small anything in my life.
Speaking of can't relate, a very famous Jeffree Star phrase. He did a podcast yesterday.
That was a tough segue
Yeah, no,
for
I
you.
couldn't think of the word phrase. He did a podcast yesterday. He was on Trisha Paytas' podcast, which I believe comes out today, that I'm definitely going to be listening to. And that's not why I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up because I feel as though we are one step closer to possibly getting Jeffree on the toast.
Yeah.
Like,
Jeff on the toast, bum. Jeff on the toast.
He's just not a Jeff. Do you know what I mean?
No, he was a Jeff when he made that video with the Dolan twins. He was Jeff Dolan.
Totally.
Which was really funny.
But also, I didn't know that Trisha Paytas had a podcast, and her studio is so fucking cute.
So cute.
Very
She's
toasty.
putting us to shame.
She's putting us to shame, yeah, with
For
like
sure.
our little Instagram show.
No, we've got to get Jeff on the toast. That's a 2020 goal for sure. Write it down.
Oh my God.
Write it
my
down.
God. You're right. What was
Write
the
it
other goal
down.
we wrote down?
You'll find out when you pull up your
No,
little
I had
list.
so many.
When you pull up your little list, you'll see.
Sibling revelry.
Oh God, that seems like so far off.
Jeffree on the toast. Okay, I need to write down. I need to separate. This is 2020. Okay.
I guess sibling revelry. It sounds like really like a pipe dream, honestly.
That's Kate Hudson's podcast where she has siblings on, so like obviously, hi.
Right, at some point they will get desperate enough to have us on, no?
No, totally. Like, and honestly, I've been seeing some of the guests that they have, and I feel like they're definitely getting desperate. There aren't that many siblings.
I mean, that's true, but okay, maybe.
Like, they're having famous people on, and they're totally irrelevant, like, non-famous siblings.
Right. Oh, true.
Not famous siblings.
Oh, so that really widens
Right,
the
you
pool.
could have, Demi Moore and her sister that nobody's ever
Or
heard
you can
of.
have, like, all of her kids on.
Right. Oh, that would actually be good.
That would be cute.
Rumor.
Okay, very interesting. We're going to be working towards our goals. I can't believe 2020 is just right around the bend.
I cannot believe it's right around the bend. And when the year comes to an end, you really take a look at like your life and the world that you're living in. And I went to dinner last night with my friends from high school, and they're really like they have their finger on the pulse of like what's going on in the world. They're very like in tune, and especially in New York. And there's like so much crap going on in New York that like I didn't even know about. Did you hear about that Barnard student who was stabbed in the park 30 times?
Yes, I did.
And she died. Mm-hmm. And when the man tried to mug her, she was like, absolutely not. And she fought back, and he stabbed her 30 times, and she still didn't die. And she crawled up a set of stairs to try and get help, and then she died.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Like a nice girl from West Virginia.
Yeah, I saw it on New York One. It's such a sad story. The community up in by Columbia and the students are really coming together, and like people want answers. In the city, it's not a safe city.
No, it's not a safe city, even on a college campus.
It really, like, I hate to make a joke, but it really all goes back to just like the way the city's being run.
No, completely. And then also, I saw a video. They were showing me these videos of this woman literally on the subway. She got punched in the face because this woman was like attacking a man wearing a yarmulke, and she was like, "Stop that shit!" And she got punched in the face.
Yeah, I saw her scar on her face.
I can't. And then in Beverly Hills, synagogue was totally vandalized. They like ruined all the Sefer Torahs, like destroyed them. Like, I can't, you guys. It's a nationwide problem. It's not just New York. But I just feel like when you're in New York and you're a Jewish person living in New York, like you hear about all these terrible things happening, but you know it can never happen in New York because New York is like the Israel of America. Like all the Jews in the world live in New York. Like some people live in America, they never met a Jewish person in their life. But if you live in New York, you know a million Jewish people. Like just things like that don't happen in New York. So then with like
I feel like they happen the most in New York, like in Brooklyn, like in Borough Heights, like where there's the most Jews.
Oh, I'm always hearing about like crazy things happening to Jews in like Europe.
No,
like it feels so distant, but like you're like safe in New York because New York is like Jew land.
No, I'm always seeing surveillance footage of like some kids like beating up.
Oh, that's true.
Like
old Jewish
Jews
men, yeah,
in the street. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point too. It just feels like it's happening a lot recently.
I feel like it wouldn't happen in LA. Like that's like in
oh,
Beverly
actually, no.
Hills.
I'm actually always hearing about like we're like no, it can happen. No, but like it happens everywhere. And it needs
No,
to stop.
I'm saying that's like I don't know. At this point in New York, I'm so desensitized to like all of the violence. It's really sad.
Well, it needs to stop. I'm not down.
No, it's a scary time for sure.
And honestly, I think I'm gonna start taking the subway just to patrol anti-Semitism and like hate crimes because I'm just feeling brave. Like I always think like if I was on the subway, like what would I have done? Like I'd like to think that I would be a hero and like stand up for myself or someone else. So I'm just gonna start patrolling the subway and like bring a baton with me and just like see any indiscretion. Like I'm getting involved.
Bring that baton.
Yeah, it's like SCAB, Student Council Against Bullies.
Oh my God.
We're like, oh my God, the subway needs a SCAB.
They do. You would think.
Oh my God, the subway needs a SCAB. And then all the students would just pile around the one Jewish kid and like, wait until the stop and then let him get off. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
You should do that.
We need the kid from Good Boys.
We do.
The proud SCAB member.
Anyways, what a lovely Tuesday here in the big city.
How was your day yesterday?
My day yesterday was good. It was very productive. We did a Patreon episode that will be released on Friday when we are no longer here. Oh, I worked out to the point of nearly fainting at the Live Method. It was like the worst it's ever been in terms of, I can't believe I haven't passed out there sooner, like feeling faint and queasy.
Have you ever thrown up there?
No, but that was the closest I've ever come. I was literally like, not well, bitch. And then I was home. I worked on today's episode of The Snatchler. Premium stuff. They're breaking down Peter's Girls. They're actually being really funny and not too mean about it, which I was proud of my little snitch.
Did you see they made a revolutionary update in the Bachelor girl photograph process and let them stand on a white background?
Yeah, oh my God, all the photos, like some girls were like movie stars and other girls were like Bachelor in the 90s.
Right.
And it's really unfair.
It's really unfair. Becca Tilley like was tweeting about how they like making the change from blue to white background is like so unfair. Like it is so much better.
Yeah, no, the girls were looking like the Snatchler, so the Snatchler is the only one who can break it down. So head over to the Snatchler to listen. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I had such a I was really feeling on like emotional spiritual high after talking to Andy Grammer yesterday. I feel like he's like a priest.
Yeah,
and like you could just like talk to him and like feel good. Well, a good priest, but
like But honestly, it doesn't surprise me that he was so in tune, like mentally, physically, spiritually, because his music is that. So he just jumps off the page.
And so this morning I was listening to my Spotify most played 2019 list, and Getting Good by Lauren Elena was on there, and I actually DM'd Andy Grammer because I feel like that song was exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You always think like your life is going to be great when you get to a certain point, and then you get there and it's like, no, it's the next thing.
Yep.
So I DM'd him. I wonder if he answered. I was like, you should listen to this song by Lauren Elena.
Oh my
I just
God,
felt
that's
like
so cute.
I don't know if it's weird to like recommend a song to like a singer. Do you know what I mean?
We'll
Is
find
it
out.
rude?
We'll find out. Also, speaking of crime in New York, I just got an Amber Alert.
Ooh.
It says check your local media. It's like they won't even give you the deets.
Wait,
Man.
that's so like
Oh yeah, other people in the group got the Amber Alert.
Bronx, New York. Check your local media. That is the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, like we are your local media right now.
And we don't know. I'm gonna Google search local media.
New York One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need Roma Torrey here.
Totally. Whatever happened to justice for Roma Torrey? Did she get her justice?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's still on New York One though.
You know, I see her at the nail
So
salon.
they must have gotten some bit of justice.
Amber Alerts are like the scariest thing ever.
I know.
It's like the worst thing ever. And people are just like supposed to go on with their day after getting that notification like a child is missing.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Tragic, but I'm glad that we have them. That's like a very in tune thing, considering we all have cell phones and we can all be useful.
Be
citizens,
helpful, yeah. That's
you know?
so true. I
Like,
wonder if there was like if there's a study of like with the invention of like Amber Alerts on your phones and just like phones in general, like people being able to record stuff, like does that help crimes getting solved or not? Because like it could help because like there's always someone around like knowing a picture of what you look like. If you put out a wanted, you could see, you know, you could reach a million people. But then it's like everyone's so like on their phones, they're not even looking around.
yeah, it has to have helped, but maybe like technology has also helped people commit crimes. So now there's just
Right.
more crimes and more help.
Which reminds me that I know you're obsessed with American Greed, and I've been watching Channel 15, CNBC, like every night before bed because they play Shark Tank reruns, and they were playing American Greed, and I was about to change the channel, but then Alexis Nyers popped up, and I was like, what the fuck is she doing on American Greed? I didn't realize they did a whole episode on the bling ring, and it was actually fascinating, and they really they didn't ignore the pretty wild of it all. Like they were talking about how reality and reality television collided, and it was actually a really well done, good episode, and they got her there, like right after she got out of jail. Oh, and they also mentioned that she happened to be in jail when Lindsay Lohan had to go to jail for a short period of time, and she was in jail for robbing Lindsay's house, and Lindsay goes to jail too. So they were in jail at the same time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you've been watching American Greed.
Yeah, Ben was like not into it, so I just like kept having to pause and explain to him, and I showed him the video of her, Alexis Nyers calling Nancy Joe,
Right.
like just trying to give him like some cultural context, like he couldn't have cared less. It's so
Unless
hard.
you lived it, like you can't appreciate it.
It's so hard, like trying to make people care about things that they don't care about, but that you do care about, because like it hurts your feelings when they like aren't paying attention.
No, it cuts deep.
It cuts deep.
That's why you should only hang out with Theo, because he cares.
Honestly, if by that logic, I should literally only hang out with you because we have the same exact interests
Except for Friends.
and Hallmark movies
True. Damn, we're so dissimilar.
in so many ways. It actually is so funny that you and I actually have like the same opinion on everything, the same interest, because like low-key, like there are two different types of girls, and it's us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Interessant.
Interessant. Okay, well, I think it's time because we've got some good stories for you today. So without further ado, we're going to hit you with the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
For sure. Oh, do you smell that? Smells amazing.
Smells like success.
Smells like someone's signing on.
And smelling amazing?
That's
You don't say.
It definitely is.
Oh my gosh.
This episode is brought to you by Scentbird. Did you know that scent is the most powerful sense you have? A smell can bring on a flood of memories, influence your mood, and of course enhance your natural style. But while you're looking for that signature scent that will make you stand out and keep the memory of you lingering on, why waste so much time and money with cheap knockoffs and half-empty bottles of failed experiments? With Scentbird, you can have great taste and mix up your fragrance routine without ever breaking the bank, whether it's Tom Ford, Gucky, or Versace. Gucci or Versace. Scentbird.com keeps you smelling good month after month. Scentbird is a luxury fragrance subscription service for perfumes and colognes. They have more than 600 designer brands for you to choose from. You choose the perfume you want to try each month. They'll send you a 30-day supply. If you're not sure what type of scent you're looking for, you can sort and find your new fragrance by brand, style, occasion, season, and more. So I started using Scentbird when they signed on and smelled amazing for the toast like a year ago, and I was trying different stuff like Gucci, Bulgari, and then I found one that I just liked, and now I just use it because I've always wanted to be like that girl.
Yeah.
Where it's like I leave and everyone knows I was there because I farted.
Because it's maple-based scent, and they know that.
Well, we actually are past the maple-based scent time period.
Right now, you're going more for a
Peppermint.
pine-based scent.
Peppermint, eggnog feel, warm lodge, you know?
Love it.
Hot cocoa.
Love that.
Plus, they have other products from other categories like skincare, wellness, and makeup. They carry brands from Kopari, Glam Glow, Glow Recipe, Tarte, and so many others. And we have an exclusive offer just for our listeners, so you can get 30% off your first month today. That's only $10 for your first fragrance. Go to scentbird.com/Steen. Our offer has changed. We used to have a different one. Now it's scentbird.com/Steen, so make sure you're listening. Or just use the code Steen for 30% off your first month. Again, that's scentbird.com, SCENT, bird.com/Steen, or use just the code Steen, STEEN, for you to try your first perfume or cologne for just $10. Sign on, smell amazing.
Wow. You know how people do affirmations in the mirror like
Right.
every morning?
You is good, you is kind.
Right. I think that like one, obviously you should do good morning millennials because nothing makes you feel better. And also do a sign on smell amazing. Like you'll feel ready to ask for that raise.
I used to think that doing affirmations was like one of the lamest things you could do, and like people who needed affirmations like just need help, you know? But I do affirmations before my show, and it's like literally the only thing that helps. And like now I'm thinking maybe I should do it every day.
Right? You would just have such a pep in your step.
It really like, it gets you in the space to like just kill it, you know? I talk to myself, I'm like, you are literally the smartest, funniest, coolest girl in the world. Like you're gonna go out there and like just make people laugh. Like you're amazing. You are a descendant of God. Like I'm really like, I get insane, but it helps.
Okay, are you ready for our first story? The stories are some high, actually just one low, but we're starting on a high.
Okay.
A wish come true, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You hits #1 on the Hot 100 after a 25-year wait.
Wow.
Completing a journey 25 years in the making, Mariah Carey's 1994 carol, All I Want for Christmas Is You, crowns the Billboard Hot 100 for the first time, jingling 3-1 on the chart dated December 21st, 2019.
This also has to be some sort of record in the sense of like waiting the longest.
It is. It is the record for the song that waited the longest, and it's the first holiday song to reign at #1 since the Chipmunk song in 1958.
The what?
The Chipmunk song?
In 1958? Alwyn?
That's what I thought too, but it can't be.
No, it can't be.
Wait, no, it's the Chipmunk song, yeah. So obviously not the remake. There was obviously one.
Oh, I
in
didn't know that there was
1958.
original.
Those fucking chipmunks, Alvin and his crew, like they are menaces.
By the way, those movies are excellent.
Are they?
Yes. Have you seen them?
No.
The soundtrack is such a bop. They pick great songs to redo.
Christmas.
Yeah. Also, lonely. It's an excellent movie and a great sequel. Also, but what I was going to say here is that this is really a product of branding, because the song has always been popular during Christmas time, but in the last like 2 or 3 years, Mariah Carey's like social team has started to brand her as like the Queen of Christmas. Like she's on TikTok now being like, it's November 1st, not yet. And then she wakes up on December 1st, she's like, now it's time. This is very much like a marketing thing, and I feel as though this might not have happened if she hadn't had like a full social media and like management team behind her, like trying to now brand her as like the Queen of Christmas. Like she's been going on tour only for Christmas time.
Right, canceling those shows, but still setting up the tour.
But also, I saw someone on my Instagram 2 nights ago go see her at Madison Square Garden, and I was actually like really low-key upset. Like I actually would have went to that. Because she did a Christmas show, but she also sang like Always Be My Baby. It was like a fusion of like her holiday classics and also just like Mariah Carey like bops.
Oh, I also read another interesting factoid from my newsletter this morning about Mariah and this #1, which is that she now has 19 songs that have hit #1, and she's just one
away.
song shy from the Beatles' all-time record.
That's so funny. Like
which
is
crazy.
You have a newsletter for all your like stats, and I follow Pop Crave on Twitter, and it's like exactly the same. I didn't know that. And when I think of like the people with the most #1 singles, I don't think Mariah Carey.
No, I'm like Rihanna, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Prince. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Madonna,
and like ABBA.
What?
You know what I mean? Like I never just but it actually makes a lot of sense, and that's why I was thinking
Drake.
How I wish I went to
It's funny, I only think of women.
Mariah Carey concert, because I would have known so many songs. Like Shadily, like you don't think like I don't really know, but then she starts playing a song, you're like, oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
You know?
No, honestly, knowing that she's the second most #1 singles is the most shocking news I've heard all day.
Yeah, I never would have considered her to be like a record holder, but I do consider her an icon. But now I know that she is like a full-blown record holder. It's incredibly impressive.
Incredibly impressive. Good for her. I'm happy for her. This song is like the best Christmas song
ever,
and it deserves to be #1. I want to thank all the TikTokers out there who contributed to making this happen.
By the way, 1,000%.
You.
By the way, it's crazy. I need to get Toast, my song, like viral on TikTok, because like that makes or breaks songs. And there are like certain songs that like go #1 without ever having left TikTok, you know? Roxanne. Also, la 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 la. I used that in a TikTok last night of me and Ben. True comedy. Please feel free to check it out at Girl with No Job.
Good stuff. Congratulations, Mariah Carey. I'd love to see it.
Oh, also at dinner with my friends last night, they were like asking me about TikTok because they are on Instagram, but they're not like social media. They don't work in social media, so they were like, "What's TikTok?" Like, and they were asking me to show mine, and I was like, fucking embarrassed. Like,
of course.
Like, even if it was like amazing content, like it's super embarrassing.
It's for your internet friends.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, it was like really, and they were like clicking stuff, and I was like,
That's humiliating.
I was like, Margot, can you not? Like, it was so fucking disrespectful.
You have to block them.
No, I know. They don't even have TikTok, so that's why they were like playing around on mine. And I was like feeling so much shame. I was like, you need to stop.
Wait, we have to make a Toast TikTok challenge for the song Toast.
Okay.
And then the Toasters will do it. So
we should really just have one TikTok account, like for all of us in the Toast, but whatever.
For like you and I.
Yeah, and like the Toast brand.
Yes, we should. But first, let's get ours off the ground, then we'll make a toast. But no, we just have to make up a dance to the song Toast, and then everyone will copy it, and that's how it go viral.
Okay.
I'll make it up.
Yeah, because I'm not a good choreographer.
We should get Asia DePaulo up in here.
Totally. I heard she says hello.
She always says hello. She's just like so warm like that.
So is Mariah Carey. Congrats, Queen. Very well deserved.
Congrats, Queen. Yeah, I love to see it. Okay, Harvey Weinstein is in the news because he sat down exclusively with New York Post for an interview after after back surgery.
Why is he doing press?
Well, he mostly was doing press to like show people that he wasn't exaggerating about the walker. I guess of everything that people are saying about him,
that bothered him the most.
Accusing him of using a fake walker is like the most egregious. So
good job using the word of the year.
Thank you. More than 80 women have accused him of sex assault or harassment.
Oh my God, 80 women?
But for Harvey Weinstein, it's still all about himself. The alleged serial sex predator and disgraced Hollywood producer, not Queen, whined to the Post in an exclusive interview that he should be remembered for doing more professionally for women than anyone in history, rather than the slew of sickening accusations against him. The fallen Tinseltown kingmaker appeared so clueless that he even boasted about what a lucrative contract he once gave actress Gwyneth Paltrow, one of his alleged victims. Quote, "I feel like the forgotten man," he griped last week.
I wish.
Quote, "I made more movies directed by women and about women than any filmmaker, and I'm talking about 30 years ago. I'm not talking about now when it's in vogue. I did it first. I pioneered it," he bragged. "It all got eviscerated because of what happened," he said bitterly. "My work has been forgotten."
Good.
Weinstein talked to the Post while recuperating at New York Presbyterian Weill Cornell Medical Center on Friday, a day after 3-hour spinal surgery to remove a trio of bone plates compressing his vertebrae. He sustained the back injury in an August 17th car accident.
This is so, like, not self-aware. I don't know who is surrounding Harvey Weinstein, whether it's like lawyers, publicists, managers, but like they must be doing a better job. Like, this is the most out-of-touch article. And honestly, like, people like this, like monsters, like, I feel like also shame on New York Post. Like, you shouldn't be giving people a platform and making them famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he is already famous. He already has a platform, so it's like they're not going to turn down an opportunity to get an exclusive interview with him. Like, that's what they do.
I know, it's just like, it seems weird.
And it is like insight into what's
going on. It's topical for sure.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it just seems like I don't need to hear from him. I'm so good, you know?
No, I don't need to hear from him. Okay, cool that you actually broke your back.
Right, allegedly.
We'll stop
I know
saying,
he rented that room at the New York Presbyterian Hospital.
Did he say anything about why he wasn't using a walker in
Target? That's what we want to know.
Are they asking the hard-hitting questions?
Right, it's like you're very conveniently doing press in a hospital, being photographed outside the courthouse with your walker, but it's like when no one's around in Boston at Target, the walker's nowhere to be found and your back looks fine.
Yeah. So, just goodbye,
Makes
Harvey.
you think.
Goodbye, Harvey. Anyways, interesting that he like sees himself in that way.
I'm getting to the point where I'm like almost ready to China Harvey Weinstein.
No, I know, but it's like too important.
I know.
And yes, I really fucking hate talking about him because he's a monster, but it's like, it has to be spoken about.
Right, that's also how I feel about like Jeffrey Epstein. Like all the memes are making me just like honestly like not want to ever hear about him again. But
it has to be
spoken about. Yeah,
you know, and the only way that the victims get justice
is if we don't stop and we don't forget.
Right. So here we are, not forgetting. Okay, next story, a little uplifting news because Kanye West and Joel Osteen are taking their religious roadshow on the road. Kanye West.
I do think road shows take place on the road.
Yeah. Kanye West and Joel Osteen know a good thing when they see it, and after a massive success at Joel's Sunday service in Houston, they've talked about a possible national tour. TMZ broke the story. Kanye and Joel will appear at Yankee Stadium on May 2nd, and they will almost certainly sell the venue out. Ooh, that is Zach's birthday. That would be fun.
Oh, by the way, that's great, but it's like with Joel, I feel like as non-Jews, we can go to Sunday service regular, but like when it's with Joel Osteen, I don't think we can.
At first I was like, oh, of course I'll be there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Kanye will be responsible for the music, Joel will perform the sermon.
No, like I'm good, you know?
No.
But maybe I can go like ask when the music starts.
Yeah.
It's kind of how like when we were
That's kind
kids.
of disrespectful.
No, it's like when we were kids, we used to see the Radio City Rockettes, and it's really like a Santa show, like about like cultural Christmas. But then there's like one scene where it's like Jesus Nativity, like Immaculate Conception, and like that was the point where we went to the bathroom because like we don't need to see that.
Yeah. TMZ sources say the next venue will be Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago, Kanye's hometown. We're told that event will go down in September. Okay, if this is like this, and they're doing baseball fields, which is so interesting.
It's crazy.
If this is going to become like a big thing, that's so exciting. And really cool.
Like
a
full-blown tour.
I think that's such a cool thing to do.
Yeah. Yankee Stadium has Clear, so I will definitely think about going.
Yeah.
I only use Clear. Like, I now having been a traveler who just like is obsessed with Clear, like I'm literally turning into the points girl. Do you see the picture of TBG wearing his merch with his engagement ring?
An icon.
Yeah, and he said, literally, he texted me that picture. He's like, I have absolutely no idea how this shirt got in my closet. I didn't buy it.
That's crazy.
He's like, did you give it to me? I'm like, no. Did we?
No.
He like not only like he just threw it in his bag because it was in his closet, but he has no idea. I'm like, maybe one of the girls in your office like got it and gave it to you. He like can't remember.
That's shocking. Looks so good on him.
No, by the way, totally.
By the way, Disgrace Queen shirts are available in our merch store. There's not that many left. It was like a spur of the moment, once in a lifetime thing. So if you want one and you want to be a Disgrace Queen forever, you better get it.
And
now.
it won't be made again because it was just like a moment in time where we had to take on
and it's
the
like
Taylor Lautner of it all.
I have my Disgrace Queen shirt. You have your Disgrace Queen shirt. So like we are set.
We're set, yeah, for sure.
So
like we made the shirts for us.
Yeah, so get yours before you can't know Mo.
Shopmorningtoast.com.
I'm really curious to know like how religious this will be. Like if they are encouraging people other than Christians to come or not.
Right. I think with the Joel Osteen, they might not be, but on like the OG Sunday service, I do think it's like a multi-faith.
Yeah, I agree with that. But then it's like, yes, Joel Osteen is like obviously a religious figure, but he's also Osteen, so like maybe toasters can go.
I do think there's actually a discount code if you go to joelosteen.com.
Discount code
promo code
Steen.
TOAST. Yeah, I think.
So it'll be interesting to see how they incorporate those Steeny vibes, those Osteeny vibes.
I'm just excited that Kim's going to be in New York, honestly. Like, maybe we'll run into her, you know?
Oh my God. She's always in New York, though, and we never run into her.
Because you know what? She's a downtown Steen, and you and I, like, never go below, like, 34th Street.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes she's uptown, like, for the Met, but that's it.
No, yeah, like, once a year, and she stays at the Mark.
Yeah.
Or the Carlisle.
Anyways, that'll be cool. Toasters, like, get your tickets.
Yeah, and someone just, like, give me a, it's, like, kind of reminding me of, like, Loverfest, you know? Like, stadium once a year. Yeah. Are we going to go to Loverfest? Like, I think...
At Gillette Stadium.
I know. It's, like, not in New York. It's in Boston. Like, tickets are $1.7 million. Like, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but we could talk about how Taylor Swift and Joel Alwyn show Rare...
Oh, my God. I thought you were going to say Joel Osteen.
Show Rare PDA, term used loosely.
Okay, so I saw this. I'm like, let me see him grabbing her ass. They're holding hands.
I thought they were kissing on the red carpet. Yeah, they're holding hands under an umbrella.
They didn't even walk the red carpet together. They like refused to acknowledge their relationship. They're like ScarJo and Colin Jost, which makes me think like maybe this is the one for her, you know?
Right, and also makes me think soon we'll get like them on SNL like smooching and we'll have everything we ever need.
Right, like Taylor is the musical guest and he's the host. He's not that famous yet, but like maybe.
I would love that.
Honestly, like, I'm like the antithesis of Cats, the musical, but I do really want to see it. They're doing a great job marketing it. Obviously, the Taylor Swift did of it all, but I'm down to see how they CGI'd Jason Derulo's penis out. They said they had to take his bulge out. He was on Radio Andy saying that they had to take it out. I'd love to see Idris Elba, and also, I think we need to talk about Rebel Wilson for a moment. She's been very quiet, but she looks amazing.
Really?
Have you seen her recently?
I didn't see her on the
carpet.
carpet.
Her at the premiere. She looked stunning.
Oh.
Also, breaking news. This was like the whole Cats premiere was like really making headline news, just like in Hollywood gossip. Beanie Feldstein, for the first time, stepped out with her girlfriend.
I saw.
And Kelly Bensimon was there.
Oh, of course, that's why I was making waves.
Right.
Oh, was Rebel Wilson not at the Cats premiere?
Yes, she was.
Oh,
she was wearing a blue dress.
Oh, she's a Snatcher.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
Sis.
She's been like just so quietly like churning out. She's like been in a lot of like movies recently, like directing. She's really like just I feel like falling into like this like great place in her life.
Yeah, I love her so much.
Me too. And I think the funniest thing in the world is that her name is Rebel and her sister's name is Liberty.
Oh my God.
Liberty Wilson. Like their parents are just like such like freedom fighters, like patriots, you know?
Speaking of rebels, I watched Bring It On, Cheer SmackDown. Cheer Smacked.
Am I supposed to know what that is?
No, it's like the 12th in the Bring It On franchise, and it's
I'm so glad they're still doing that.
And it was atrocious. Like, of course, I watched the whole thing.
Of course.
And the team is called the Rebels, and you know what? Like by the end, your girl had chills a little bit. Like it was really.
I love a cheerleading movie.
Yeah, I love a cheerleading movie, and it was like the routines weren't my favorite. They weren't my favorite, but it was good. Like,
okay, I just want to give an honorable mention though to the one Bring It On spinoff with Solange Knowles, Hayden Panettiere, and then that girl Whitney who like took over as the cheer captain at the private school. Excellent film.
Excellent film.
And she ends up falling in love. Winnie, yes. She was so evil. That girl was an amazing actress. Whatever happened to her, like I really believed her.
I will say about Cheer Smack that there is a plot twist in the middle that like took me that
really?
shook me. I really didn't see it coming.
Wait, then there's also that other Bring It On, Jets versus Sharks.
Oh yeah, where they all fall in the street and they have to team up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Excellent stuff.
Now that I think about it, it's actually like a great franchise.
It's a great franchise, and like it's lighthearted fun. This one, it was like a worldwide
competition.
It was a worldwide competition, all virtual. They really incorporated social media. Like Vivica A. Fox was the cheer goddess, and it's like
she works too hard.
She was remote the entire time. Like
like Hunger Games.
Yeah, because she was like a virtual coach sort of thing. So it's like she got to film in her basement.
In her green room. Oh my, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. I mean, you guys really don't have to see it unless you enjoy bad movies like me.
I don't enjoy bad movies, but I just love seeing like a choreographed cheer squad like putting on a performance.
Right, and you get that.
Okay, I love to see like, a back handspring, back tuck.
Right, but you know what? No choreographed cheer squads are ever better than the original Bring It On. It's crazy.
Of course, round off, back handspring, back tuck up, round off, back handspring, full Jenna back. Do you remember that scene?
Twisted layout.
Yes! Oh my God. That is so funny. I need to, oh my God, I'm gonna make a TikTok of that. That's a good idea.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna be like fine my nails, I'm gonna be like, round off, back handspring. I just don't know what she says.
You'll have to learn.
Yes. Full twisted layout. Oh, nobody steal my idea.
I watched Bring It On the plane when we came home from Nashville.
The original?
I think. Yes, like a month ago. So good.
I mean, Gabrielle Union was just like so stunning.
Stands the test of time.
Kirsten Dunst like dropping the spirit stick. You're just what I need. You are just what I need.
Goes to Hades.
Totally. And then she's on her bed with the pom poms like, you're just what I need. You're just what I need. I'm feeling fine. I'm right on time. I know I'll get my way. Getting out and round and round down to the one to the round. That guy who plays her like fake boyfriend is like Fen Fadgley. Fen Fadgley.
Yeah. Well, he was the original.
Right, but like now that I think back in time, the fact that Fen Fadgley didn't play that boy is like shocking.
Probably because he was 12.
Probably.
Okay, so anyways, Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. By the way, she looked beautiful at the Cats premiere. They held hands under an umbrella. Why is it always raining when they step out together?
Oh, but that's a good call.
It's like God is speaking.
Stop. She looked stunning.
It's because God wants them to get close under an umbrella.
So they could hold hands. If I had seen that dress on a mannequin, I would have been like, no, ma'am. But seeing it on Taylor Swift, I was like, yes, ma'am. So that just shows to tell you I know nothing about fashion.
No, it was
That's
great.
the lesson
She was
here.
wearing Oscar de la Renta, and she was a snatchler. Love to see it.
Love to see it. Classic red lip thing that you like. Her and Joe did not walk the carpet together, and I'm just feeling like as a stan, like I hate to, as a fan of someone, feel like I'm entitled to know everything and see everything about their relationship, and she's very open, so if this is the thing she decides to keep private, like, you have no choice but to understand, but like, I do get annoyed. Like, I just want to see them kiss or something.
You have no choice but to understand.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, no, but I think you've given
time.
her that courtesy for 3 years now, and you deserve to be rewarded.
Give me something. Like the reward I felt, and even though I wasn't intentionally waiting for Colin Jost and Scarlett Johansson to like officially acknowledge a relationship, when they did, like, it was everything I ever needed and more.
Right.
And I just need like a small moment like that from Taylor Swift.
Some people are saying it's going to happen at the Met Gala this year. That Taylor and Joe are going to finally walk the carpet together.
Right, because like her big night at the AMA, it's like unclear if he was even there. She like did nod to him at SNL, but she could have been nodding to like Abigail. We don't know who it was. Like, we just think it was him. So there's like all these major moments happening for a Billboard Woman of the Decade, like huge things for her personally, professionally, and she's like, where are you at? She had a huge 30th birthday party. Like, she didn't even post a picture like of a group with him. You know?
Right.
Was he even there? I don't know.
Right.
You could have thought they were broken up, but last night they were together.
Right. I agree that we could go for a little more, but I feel like with these like Billboard Women of the Decade sort of things, it's all about her and her career, and stepping out with Joe would take away from that.
But
that's why the Met Gala is perfect, 'cause it's like just about fashion.
And it's not about like anyone's accomplishments.
Right.
Okay, that's actually a good call. I'll wait till May.
Yeah.
The first Monday.
And then we'll take up arms. Okay.
Until then, I'm just going to hibernate, fall asleep, and then wake up and be like, oh, it's the first Monday in May. Where's Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn? I just got the best sleep of my life, thanks to REM Rise. Some people have trouble falling asleep. Some people have trouble staying asleep. And some people have trouble well with both. On average, people are getting less quality sleep than ever before. I definitely am one of the people who has trouble falling asleep. Like once I'm asleep, I'm good, but like I'm up all night, like in my own head, thinking about emails I never responded to, like all the things, and then I get really deep. It's like the longer I'm awake, I'm gonna be like, will I be a good mother? Like I get like really, really deep, and it's like, what does all this mean? You know?
Right, exactly.
Is my career fleeting?
You stay up too late and all of a sudden you're going deep with Andy Grammer.
Totally. Tackling sleep issues shouldn't feel impossible, but existing sleep aids aren't effective and they make you groggy in the morning. Very true. And that's why there's REMrise, a personalized sleep solution that uses natural plant-based formulas to help calm the mind, relax the body, and get your circadian rhythm back on track for a better, more restorative sleep.
So I love REMrise because right off the bat, you take a quiz, you let them know your issues.
Love a
you
quiz.
feel seen, you feel heard. My issue as well is that I have trouble falling asleep. Once I'm asleep, I am good to go. So I let them know that, and then they send you packets, daily packets, where night 1, night 2, night 3, with different plant-based sleep aids that will help you help you with your sleep issues. And I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and I've really been like falling asleep easier, sleeping even better, and I feel like I just have so much more energy throughout the day.
And you don't wake up feeling like groggy like you do with like a...
like if you took
Advil PM.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have crazy dreams on Advil PM. It's drug-free with no groggy side effects in the morning. All you have to do is take a quiz at getremrise.com/toast. Take their free sleep quiz. We took it. It makes you feel seen, makes you feel heard. We absolutely love a quiz. Again, that link is remrise.com/toast. Then they'll come up with an awesome digital app that you can use to track your sleep progress, and it even has guided meditation to help you get in the right mindset. So do what we did, check out REMrise today. Go to getremrise.com/toast, take their sleep quiz, and when you sign up, you'll get your first week of REMrise free. Just pay for the shipping. You won't find an offer like this anywhere else. Get your first week of REMrise for free when you sign up at getremrise, getremrise.com/toast, getremrise.com/toast.
Get REMrise for free
at getremrise.com/toast. Get REMrise for free with getremrise.com/toast.
Someone made a comment that is the most specific, pertinent, best call I've ever heard in my life. You know how we were talking about the Bring It On Jets vs. Sharks movie?
Of course.
Ashley Lanfranca said, the main shark girl, you remember her?
Yeah.
Is Gina from Real Housewives of Orange County Style Inspo.
Totally. Platinum blonde.
They look alike.
By the way, there's so much good TV coming out this week because we have OC finale.
2 nights.
And then we get the first part of the reunion this week. We also get Dallas reunion. Oh, no, Dallas finale. Oh, wow, really good. Mm-hmm. That's tonight? Mm-hmm. Wow, good stuff.
Did you see Cameron Scott's Christmas tree?
No.
Oh my God, it's like my dream tree. It's
God,
perfection.
really?
Yeah, I'm glad I get to live vicariously through her.
Also, I got a lot of DMs about our conversation about Christmas trees yesterday, and a lot of people who are Catholic or Christian giving me a lot of insight into actually the spiritual meaning behind a Christmas tree. It's not decorative. It actually is like it has a
religious symbol.
I forgot what it meant, but it's like a deeply religious thing. It's meant to represent like something in Christ's life. So it is weird when Jewish people have it.
Yes,
or,
and for
like,
us, it's just like a personal decision. It's not that's just how we feel, where it's like we love celebrating Christmas as, a cultural thing, but like that makes it
to me, it's like walking around with wearing a necklace with a cross on it. Like I would never do that.
Right. Okay. Fifth and final story is a really exciting story, straight off the presses from Instagram HQ.
Is it hot in here? It's because it's hot off the presses.
Hot off the presses from Instagram HQ because they are taking more measures to fight bullying online.
Allegedly.
Starting today, we are rolling out a new feature that notifies people when their captions on a photo or video may be considered offensive and gives them a chance to pause and reconsider their words before posting.
Where was this 10 years ago?
As part of our long-term commitment to lead the fight against online bullying, we've developed and tested AI that can recognize different forms of bullying on Instagram. Earlier this year, we launched a feature that notifies people when their comments may be considered offensive before they're posted. Results have been promising, and we found that these types of nudges can encourage people to reconsider their words when given a chance. Oh, wow. So if you write like a caption, "You're stupid," something will pop up that says, "This caption looks similar to others that have been reported. Do you want to edit your caption, learn more, or share anyway?"
Oh my, that's so funny that they still give you the ability to share.
Right, they're not like censoring you, but they're just like letting you know, hey, you're an asshole. Do you still want to be an asshole, or maybe you do want to improve your life?
It's kind of how like when you're sending a Gmail and you say, hey, I've attached my resume, and then there's no attachment. Google would be like, hey, before you send this, you say the word attach, yet there's no attachment. Would you like to revise? Oh my God, that has saved me like 1 million
Google
times.
Just like saving lives, because if you're ever sending anyone an attachment, it's obviously something important, and like you will look like an idiot if it's not actually attached. And like, I just think that is such a good friend of Google.
When I was in NYU, I sent my intro to media professor my assignment, and I actually ended up sending a meme about Ariana Grande.
Oh,
it was like
great.
Starbucks Venti Grande. It was like this dumb
That's
meme.
fucking hilarious.
And he was like, hilarious meme. Where's your assignment? I'm like, sorry, sir. Also,
that's also a great way though to like be like, oh, I thought I sent it to you, and then you don't check your email
you
till
get
the next
another
day,
day.
and you get like those hours to actually do the thing.
By the way, genius.
Yeah.
While this is an amazing thing that Instagram is doing, I feel as though it's useless because I have an Instagram account that doesn't receive any updates. Like I have multiple Instagram accounts on my Instagram app, and like Claude with no job like keeps getting the new updates. Like Girl with no job still has chronological comments. She's not able to sort by top comments. Like it's never changed. She still has likes. Whatever. Oh, she doesn't have the music feature. Like Girl with no job. If you work at Instagram, like please hit me up. Girl with no job is stuck in the Stone Age, and every time Instagram rolls out a new feature, she doesn't get it.
Wow.
But Claude with no job does.
Interesting. Maybe they're like, you can't have both. You have to choose.
Claude with no job has, and I also have the Toast Instagram on my phone. You can sort comments by top. We have the music feature in stories. So does Claude with no job. Girl with no job has nothing.
Interesting. Like Jackie O definitely is slow to the rollout. She still has likes, but we have music and we have top comments.
I don't have it. It's crazy. Like, and I kind of like it because sometimes I do look for a comment by chronological, and if I'm doing it, I'll go on Girl with no job. But if I want to see like where my verified comment came up on like Kim Kardashian's Instagram yesterday, like I'll have to go on Claude with no job just to find it. Follow me, by the way, Claude with no job.
Follow me at Jackie O Problems.
Is that annoying?
That is very
So while
annoying.
this is great, it's not going to happen for me.
Okay, well,
we
it'll
have any
happen for the
toasty-
other people who comment mean shit on your picture.
Do we have any toasty Instagrammers? Please help me out. Like my Instagram is stuck in the Stone Age. Really annoying.
Really annoying. Some
Also,
people are
while-
commenting that this is like a little Big Brother style. But you know what? It's like the whole world is Big Brother style. They're using your information. They know everything about you. It's like maybe we could just get some nice comments out of that.
Right, and this is actually like a really hot topic right now, talking about like whether phone companies should like work with the government, like if someone's committed of a crime, but they won't fork over your personalized information. And I'm like of the mindset where it's like, I don't really have anything to hide. Like I'm not like committing crimes in my DMs, so I'm kind of okay with like Verizon handing over, like if it's gonna help someone like solve a crime.
Yeah,
You know?
I understand. And I feel that way too, but it's just like, it sets a bad precedent.
No, I totally get it, but it's like I keep watching SVU, and there's certain episodes where like they're fighting with phone companies to like get a phone unlocked because the answer to the crime, like where is this girl being
Right.
kidnapped, is on the phone, and like the phone companies like won't corroborate, and it's just like frustrating. And I get that it's like a hot button issue, and I obviously, of course, see both sides. But to me, it's like I truly like my phone. I'm an open book. Like I'll just be embarrassed by like the losery things that I do, but I won't be committing any crimes. So like honestly, fork it over.
No, and I just feel as though, yeah, in general, like we shouldn't be invading people's privacy, but our privacy has already been invaded, and like you're using our information in the way that you see fit. So like you might as well like help me if I've been
Get kidnapped. Totally. When my Amber Alert goes out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm sure people have, you know, varying opinions on the subject. That's just how Sue sees it.
Love it. There's so many references today.
Did you see Leah Michele and Jonathan Groff on Jimmy Fallon?
No, but was that what you were watching when I came in here?
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon was actually being really funny, and I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan Groff was like a little pitchy, and I just wish he let Leah Michele sing more. Like she's the truth star, like just let her sing. But I didn't realize until we podcasted with Leah Michele that Jonathan Groff is Sven in Frozen. So
Yeah, sorry.
the ice guy.
Yes.
So now when I hear him sing, I'm like, Sven. Like he is so Sven. That's like the hard thing about putting celebrities, and that was like what we were talking about with Lion King. Putting celebrities in animated voice like roles, it like ruins them for me. Especially when the movie takes on a life of its own. That's like, I can't hear Mindy Kaling speak without thinking of Inside Out, like the best movie ever.
I haven't seen it.
What?
I know. There's a lot of animated movies that I've been meaning to see.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I have to mentally remember, because I feel like on the show I'm always saying, I'm meaning to see it. Then I go home and I have time and I don't know what to see.
Okay, Inside
Then I
Out.
watch Bring It On Cheer Smack.
Jackie, Inside Out is a movie that like I wish we had as kids. It like teaches kids things that like I'm learning now as an adult, like how your memories are so important, and like certain. It's beautifully done. Like the movie is like stunning, bright, so pleiny, but like it's about like characters who live inside your brain, all your emotions. Like Mindy Kaling is happiness, joy, and it's so cute and so. It's such a good movie.
Okay,
it
I
like
will
makes
check it
you
out.
cry.
I also really want to watch Coco. That's like number one on my animated.
Yeah.
Also, Sven is the reindeer and Kristoff is Jonathan.
Oh
Groff.
yeah, you know what I meant.
Yes, but they're the same.
Yeah,
because
Kristoff.
reindeers are better than people.
One more thing about yesterday's episode, when we were talking about Kansas City, it is worth noting that someone DM'd me some facts. Kansas City borders on Kansas and Missouri.
Okay.
But it's like a thing. It's like a pride thing. Like people who live in the Missouri part are like Kansas City's in Missouri. But then people who live in the Kansas part are like Kansas is in Kansas City.
It should be called. Oh, that's an interesting fight you guys got going on. It should be called Kansas City Limits because it's like on the border.
And I kind of fell in love with Austin City Limits. Oh, I love Casey Musgraves. She needs to release new music.
There's a story that we do in our Patreon this week where we talk about how we wanted to write things down more so we can remember things that we wanted to talk about on the show. And there's one thing that I've been trying to remember each day this week to talk about because I really want to get your opinion on it. TLC announced a new show called Hot and Heavy. Have you seen this?
I saw a bunch of women in a hot tub.
Oh,
and I saw the trailer about their men talking about how they wish they would gain more weight.
It's a show about, quote, mixed weight relationships.
Okay, that's not a thing.
Right, so it's people in relationships who are different weights and like any other relationship, but all of the women are the overweight ones and all of the men are the average Joes, and it's like really fucked up, and I just wanted to get your thoughts.
Weird, and obviously, and they don't even address it, they just act like it's normal relationships, but it's obviously men who have fetishes of overweight women, and they keep talking about how they wish they would gain more weight, like, and making them so unhealthy. Like, first of all, like, just to treat like any weight as like a fetish is so fucking weird and disgusting. Like, it's just weird. TLC takes it too far sometimes. Yeah. Sister Wives, like, this is just not for me.
Yeah, not for me. It's like so, no.
No, it's weird. But like, that's what their trailer went viral and like, that's what they live for.
Yeah.
So I guess they'll consider this a success. But it's highly offensive and just weird. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
They need to bring back My Strange Addiction. That's what they need to do.
Is it no longer on?
Remember the woman who used to eat her husband's ashes?
Of course. And then what was she going to do when she ran out? That's why she needed to stop.
Right. Mm-hmm. Also the woman who eats furniture, the man who's in love with his inflatable dolphin. Like, that was such an amazing show.
It was.
The ones where people would eat, like, the girl who would like lick nail polish. Oh my God, disgusting. Such a good show. The one who was in love with his lamp. Like, they really need to bring that back. They actually have like an amazing slate of TLC content on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, sorry, Netflix. They have 1 million episodes of Extreme Couponing, which is literally the best show. Like, the fact that people would go grocery store shopping, spend $1,000, and this grocery store would end up owing them money, amazing. Extreme Cheapskates, like people who would shower together and they only allowed to shower once a week for like 60 seconds because they would try and preserve the water. You can't flush, you would pee outside. They would pick up roadkill and eat it, like Extreme Cheapskates. Going to a bakery. Oh, and then like certain episodes had themes. Like this couple was trying to throw a birthday party on like a $25 budget, and they would like go to different bakeries and try to negotiate for like expired cakes. Such a good show. Check it out. They have it on Netflix.
Wow. I didn't know any of that. Maybe
Excellent
I should check it out if I can ever remember.
That's a slate of content that they should be like churning out, not shows like fetishizing women.
I totally agree.
Anyways, I think that's all we got for you. Make sure you head over to shopmorningtoast.com as our merch is limited stock left. Make sure you order it now to get it for the holidays.
People are getting their merch now, and the content is so premium.
Please
Everyone
keep tagging
is
us in
loving everything. Make sure you can get your holiday stuff, winter stuff, vintage stuff. There's a lot of accessories. There's a lot of stuff on sale from previous drops, so there's really something for everyone. Such great stocking stuffers if you need a last-minute gift for the toaster.
And actual stockings.
And actual stockings. If you need a last-minute gift for the toaster in your life, like, they're just going to be like, oh my God, how did you procure that? You know?
How did you know?
You know?
You know. Thank you so much for listening to the Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we go live. Excuse me, I just burped. Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a little comment. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox. You know, if you're listening as a podcast, wherever you choose to listen, feel free to subscribe. Leave a 5-star review about how stunning, smart, and beautiful we are. We love you guys so much. We will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, for a little hump day action. We'll be doing Dear Toasters tomorrow and recapping the Real Housewives of Orange County finale and the Real Housewives of Dallas finale. We hope you have an amazing day. Love you so much. Follow me on TikTok, Girl with No Job.
Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, @JackieOProblems. We love you so much.